Life is amazing. My niggas is paid, get work on the daily. Ain't no complaining, making these moments count. We getting sick of the waiting, ready to pop, ready to blow, ready to stack, ready to grow. Hitting the road, going for gold, feeling like Roger. Now I'm on top of the world. So what if we wear, we make shit shake? Enough for debate, we all doing great. Got niggas back home that's running their scenes. Just by any means, a hell of a team. Like it's a bounty, went separate ways, but finding our way. We still in one piece. We still in one piece, yeah. Niggas want drill, I'm giving them hammers, banging these bangers out. Yeah. I didn't stutter, I didn't stammer, saying my name out loud. Cruising, I'm with the gang and we moving, zooming. Off of the Henny, I'm zooted. Step on my ducks, I might lose it. Denim was made in Japan, think I must start a collection. Treat it like Funko, I need it pronto. Payment immediate, 150 the median. Squad look good, T.L.A. Kubo, like on the cover page. Rolling in deep, wonder what Dell, gotta make room on stage.
Word to the gang, I ain't come this far myself. Thought this was our summer, it couldn't be helped. Sand on the beach, I just wanna vacate. Trips to T.L.A, that's now I'm delayed.
Right.
Trip on the dub, it's more
From the blank from the first place, we been running no relay. I've been up for like 3 days, they don't know how we scheme plays these days. Been kinda great, we cut up like a switchblade. Been up in the true that, pull us move, and they all like who that. All my niggas real cool, real fools, and we march to a little nigga like move back, move back. Too many days, too many nights, ain't really panned out. Shout the stands, throwing up hands, we brought the band out. All that I'm knowing is me and my brothers, the blood never run out. Vision like Voss, feeling like Moss, where did I run? Routes. No sponsors, still flawless. No diamonds, been bothered. No Spalding, still crossing. Stop reaching, don't want it. Yo girl said we answer. Stranded in the tandem. Niggas swear they all that. They more like so random. Pass the baton, I ran it. Cross the planet, no capping. Took a knee like capping. I married the fact that I dismantled these rappers. But whole fam still good. We straight. We follow, we maintain. The balance has been okay. Vacay, that's TBA.
DMV nigga with a shot-town flair, I feel like young Sinatra. Art school jump from the floor real quick when I sing in my sonata. If any of y'all niggas wanna get barred up, just know it'd be my honor. Can't ease up for the ones that's doubted, ain't no sayonara. I could be famous, sign a 360, move to LA and spend on my pain. Get a big head and fuck with the game, keep it unique, put good on my name. In due time, it'll be my time. For now, this shit go day by day, but still on the move, still on the grind. Still, I can't take no vac.
Word to the gang, I ain't come this far myself. Thought this was our summer, it couldn't be helped. Sand on the beach, I just wanna vacate. Trips to T.L.A, that's now I'm delayed. Can't trip on the dub, it's more on
We
the way.
good, we straight, but we maintain. We been okay, that's TVA. We good, we straight, but we maintain. It been okay, that's TVA. We good, we straight, but we maintain. We been okay, that's TVA. We good, we straight, but we maintain. We been okay.
What is good, everybody? What is good? Local Artisan, best platform in the world. We are here with another amazing interview. Today we have DJ Dee Franko here, y'all. Oh, yeah, we out here. Finally. This is fire. So, first question, how's your day been going, D?
Good.
Okay.
Nice day outside.
It really is. Not too cold or nothing.
Yeah, it's not, like you said, not too cold, not too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Put a hoodie on. Walk out, walk your dog.
I see you wearing the Kid Super 608 Trace August hoodie. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, Trace hooked me up.
Yeah, that shit nice. I like it. I fuck with it.
I'm gonna have to get out to New York to get to the headquarters. Though.
Yeah, low key. Yeah, because that shit look raw as fuck. Especially when he filmed that music video he filmed there. And that shit was nice.
Sure. They did that premiere. I think that was at 2 Saturday. They did that shit at August, and then we did the show over at the CBD shop on Williamson Street. So
Shit, speaking of the show, shit, like, you were obviously DJing.
I DJ'd.
Yeah, you did an amazing job playing some bops. Like, boy, she was playing bops. She like, boy,
I
that's.
like to DJ different crowds, because see, there I got to play a lot of different shit that I don't,
Yup.
I don't get to play.
Exactly.
I like to DJ everything because I like all types of music. So
Okay, what would you say is your favorite type of music that you like listening to? Like when you're just by yourself? Yeah.
It depends what type of mood I'm in. I
okay.
love R&B, and I love new R&B.
Yup.
Cause I be singing and shit too.
Okay.
To the song. To the songs though, not no recording shit.
No, I feel you. Yeah.
And then like of course rap, but sometimes motherfuckers don't want to hear rap all the time.
That is trust me, I feel you on that. I definitely fucking feel you. I would say like, cause what I've been seeing from a lot of DJs is that like certain music genres are hard to like mix together to make them like sound like good for like in a list. I would say so like I like that you're like a person that likes to DJ different crowds, so you're able to try the shit that you want to do for different people on different people.
And sometimes I try to I feel what you're saying as far as it's hard to mix different genres, but you gotta find them connections.
No lie.
All genres kind of connect. Where they
True.
Relate. Especially obviously everybody know rap came from like soul and R&B and disco and shit.
Yes sir.
So disco and all that came from like country.
No lie.
From rock came from country. Reverse that. So everybody got their own. It's connections. But like everybody don't listen to those genres, so that's why
Exactly.
I've tried to find the connections. So I won't be blatantly playing just a certain type of genre or DJ more crowds, so I can play
Exactly.
specific songs.
I was about to say, speaking of another performance you had, because it was one that I was actually gonna pull up to. You DJ'd the Ruga show in Milwaukee, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let me know how that was. I was supposed to pull up to that, and like that shit I heard was actually pretty lit.
It was nice, decent turnout.
Okay.
Could have been if we did more promotion. I feel like it could have been a packed turnout.
No, I feel you on that definitely.
Like a lot of people didn't come because of the GDBDB.
Yeah.
Being down the street. But what people don't know is Milwaukee is home to a lot of GDs. So it's
True as fuck.
I don't know why.
True as fuck.
So I don't know why, But then again, Milwaukee, they fuck with their crowd of music. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be back in the day. Like
exactly.
You go to a city and you go to the radio and they're playing people from their hometown. Like, you don't get that no more. But they fuck with the people who put out music in their hometown. So that's why somebody just got on. But that's why a lot of people get recognition from there. Even it might not be a lot, but they starting to get a little headlight, but that's because they city fuck with them.
Exactly.
When I go to parties up there, when I go to the club up there, I always introduce myself to the DJ, and then I always find myself just listening to what they like.
No, that's true as fuck. Like you gotta go to these shows and network. That's how like get all the connections, all this stuff to get in these places to be able to do your own shows there and shit.
Sure.
That's a lot of.
They
like,
be gated though.
No, true. No, you ain't wrong. You
People be hating too.
You ain't wrong. You definitely wrong about that one. Definitely not wrong about that. Which is wild.
I be getting a couple shows in Milwaukee, but they be hating. Like you try to connect with the DJ, look at you like you crazy, nigga. I go if we had like clubs, if we had that shit, I would have a place of residency.
Exactly.
So
No, I definitely feel you.
that's why at some point it just be time to move. And again, I was supposed to move 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, no, I feel you.
Fuck my car up and shit. Total my shit.
Where was you gonna end up moving to?
I was gonna go to the A just for a couple years. That ain't a place I want to settle down because I don't like Atlanta.
Really?
I don't like Atlanta.
Everybody's been talking about moving to Atlanta.
It's Black Hollywood. So.
True as fuck, bro.
Shout out Solo Riches. But
Shout out.
I always try to get me to move out there, and I could have been moved out there, but.
Okay.
I be doing the trips, and I've done like mixtapes. I've hosted mixtapes. I got friends and people from Atlanta. Like when I go out there, I'm always networking. And doing
Exactly.
That's why I don't like to travel if I'm not networking or doing stuff. I feel like it ain't worth it. So
That's why I feel that's good about like so like for some people who are in music, being in music is because like you enjoy going to places, like, but not really if you ain't really working, but the working is the enjoyment kind of like
it's like I'm progressing. And more so, the work is always better than the achievement.
exact.
Like,
Say that again for him.
Because like I always expect to feel a certain way when I get to a certain level. And I'm like, damn, this it. So then I find myself back to the drawing board and going like putting the work in is more fun than getting the accolades.
I know, shit, you ain't wrong. Because especially once you start getting the benefits to them doing all the work and shit like that.
Then maybe it might get more fun, but right now it's just like, okay, because I've done a lot of DJ stuff in my young career that I didn't think I'd be able to do.
Okay, I feel you. Okay, and as I say, speaking of that, because I wanted to ask you some questions of like how you was a kid. So like, what like tell me about Young D. How was she? How was she coming up?
I was a class clown.
Okay, no, hey, shit, you ain't even the only one. I feel you on that.
I was a class clown. I had a gift of gab. I talked myself out of trouble a lot.
It's always good once you know that you can do that.
But I didn't know.
That's a damn dog.
The shit first happened. Shout out to Mona.
Shout out Mona.
The shit first happened when I was in elementary.
Okay.
Like I was finna get suspended. That's when I call my OG.
Okay.
Of course, at the time I was afraid of my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I was too, boy. Oh, nigga.
We ain't on that. So what can I do to get myself up out of here?
Be like, hey, yo, chill.
She
Don't
don't
call
even
nobody
gotta
mama
know
like
about
it.
when she don't gotta know none of this happened.
For real.
That shit happened. Talk my shit out of there. Talk my way out of that situation. And
Okay.
shit.
No, I feel you. Shit, low-key, like, that was like, if I was younger at the time that I knew how easy it was to talk yourself out of shit,
then I would have did a lot more
nigga, nigga, I would have got away with a lot more shit. Nigga,
I had noticed, but see, I didn't even notice that little altercation till I just, like, like a couple years back. You would notice.
Exactly,
yup. You did as a kid, and you'd be like, man, but then I've done that a couple more times when I got older, so I was like, okay, maybe that was just a trait for me to have.
Exactly. To me, it's like the one big thing that like, Mama, if you're watching this, don't listen to this. The one thing I wish I could have done more during school was low key smoke before going to school. Knowing like how easy it low key was to just spark up something and just leave the house, like, nigga. Oh man. Oh.
See, in the middle school, I was that kid who was like, I'm never gonna smoke.
No, nigga. Same.
Because as for as much as I smoke now, I was like, yeah, I'm never doing it.
Exactly.
Because I have friends who was smoking, and I'd be like, dang, I guess I was just really more scared of getting caught.
Yep, no, I feel you.
I wasn't really trying to, in middle school, I really wasn't trying to smoke heavy, but see, when I was younger, like 7, 8, my cousin had got me caught up in some shit.
No, I feel you.
That's just young and growing up in the
Exactly.
Yup.
True.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Really crazy, we spark some roaches, but of course when you smoke for the first time, you don't get high for the first time.
True.
Just me smoking, being hard-headed with my older cousins.
You didn't get high for the first time you smoked?
No, I was 7.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. My first time smoking, I was like 13, so I feel you.
In middle school, I wasn't on that. All my friends was coming high, niggas wasn't using Izine. And I played basketball, and I wasn't trying to get in trouble.
Exactly.
Like, I know your family, and I'd be like, man, okay, well.
Oh, man,
and I was in
bro.
band, doing all types of shit. I was like, oh, man, please don't tell on me.
But it's like crazy because like with playing sports, you end up seeing that most of the niggas on the sports teams do that same shit too.
Okay, so let's do this. So my senior year, I ended up playing football.
Okay.
Football. And them niggas, when we was in high school, Blackmore High School, if you graduated 2014, our high school football team sucked. So shout out to BMHS now because
shout out.
Like a game away to the playoffs. I don't know if they won or not, but we only won our homecoming game, which was really enough for us because we was really.
Hey, the homecoming game, low key, nobody don't realize this. That's the most important game of the year. The homecoming game, low key, is the most important game of the year, which is fire. Which is fire.
We won. We finally won. It was a long time. We ain't won in a long time. But them niggas used to smoke before every practice. Them niggas used to smoke before every practice, after every practice, before every game, after every game. And the thing about the football team was, it was one nigga on our team. Shout out to Alex.
Shout out.
I ain't gonna say his last name. Shout out to Alex. Folks had a pool in his backyard. So after every motherfucking game or practice, everybody just go to Alex's crib. Cheerleaders, football team. We just go to Alex. But them niggas smoke. So that's when I started smoking heavy. And that's when I started my senior year. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, no, I feel you on that. Because it's like, it's also like, how are y'all just keeping, like, still practicing being this high?
Well,
like,
see,
what the fuck?
I feel like it helped me because then, like, after I started smoking, shit, I had fucked around and smoked before a basketball game. Cause the only reason I had played football was to stay in shape for basketball.
Okay, makes sense.
I didn't want to run track no more.
Oh, I hated track. Oh, man. To me, that was just useless running. It was
I remember
just...
one game, I smoked specifically.
Okay.
I dropped 20 points, and they put me in the paper on my mama. And I got some other assists, some odd assists.
Wait, whoa, what the fuck?
I dropped 20 points high as hell, and I was like, what?
Balling the fuck out these days.
We lost.
Hey, shit, she was still balling up, though. The fuck? Still balling.
listen.
Served him 20. Shit.
They gave me a whole article in the paper. I was high as hell. I looked like I was.
Shit, if you drop 20, that's almost Stephen Curry. What the fuck, nigga? Like,
I was
what?
definitely high. And shout out to the football team, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because I remember, like, my only time coming to school high, my first time doing it, I got caught.
See, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to get caught. You know what I'm saying? I had never been in trouble in school. And so like.
See, but that look, he could have helped you though.
And like I had been in like ISS in school.
No, yeah, obviously, yeah.
That type shit. Like I done been in ISS. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't never been suspended.
Yep.
Kicked out of the whole school. I wasn't on that. I was never on that. I wasn't trying to hear my OG mouth.
Nigga, no. That was the last person you want to hear, nigga.
I wasn't trying to hear him out, but then again, smoking. Niggas was coming to high school with alcohol. And the water bottles. One of my homies, she was drunk as hell. And I remember they had came downstairs like, are y'all drunk? I said, I ain't drunk shit, I can't speak for nobody else. Yep. I ain't even say nothing.
Exactly.
We can go, we can do whatever. I wasn't even on that because I don't even like alcohol now.
Yup. Oh, no.
Like,
I feel you on that one.
But niggas was definitely getting drunk in high school.
See, and that's crazy. Like you go to like the high school parties and shit.
Right.
With like seeing all of like I don't know, like I went to school in McFarland, and, like so like I was around a whole bunch of preppy ass white kids. Seeing them in school and then seeing them like kind of behind this closed doors at a party, seeing how wild everybody be getting, but you don't even think that they be acting like that.
Right.
It's crazy. Like I be like, y'all be doing this many drugs? What the fuck?
But I'm pretty sure they was busting because they got money, so.
No fucking lie.
Money they be busting. So.
No lie, especially if the parties are at the rich kids' house and shit like that.
Usually they be so because when I was in high school, White County, we ain't got the richest community as far as like Beloit.
No, I feel you.
But like we had them students who had that bread, and we had them students who had them cribs who was just out in the middle of nowhere. So them cribs that was like, we had a spot called Narnia when I was in high school.
I already know that sound like some shit, boy.
If you was in high school from 2010, Beloit Memorial High School from 2010, maybe even earlier, 2009, 2014. I graduated in 2014, but I want to say they started shutting that down like 2013.
Okay. I feel that.
We used to be out there.
Oh, okay. I see that. What would you say is the most craziest like school experience you've ever had?
craziest schools, I have to say it'll be a college experience.
Okay, no, bet.
Sure.
Let me. I'm down. Let me hear it.
Crazy. And I only went for 6 months, but it felt like I was there for.
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to Tennessee State now.
Go wow.
I went to
Okay,
HBCU.
bravo.
I had to go to HBCU. That was my first.
Oh shit.
That was the first college I applied to. The first college I got accepted to, and that's just the college I went to.
I wish I could go to Howard, so I feel you. I fucking feel
and
you.
I wish I would have went there after.
Oh man.
After
I heard Howard was lit, bro.
After we had started getting into the HBCUs, what the littest ones was, and all this other shit, I wish I would have went to Howard, but I didn't go east. I ain't never been east, by the way. I ain't never been east at all.
No, I feel you on that.
I've only been west. I ain't never been to New York, but
see, like, is
or
it
even
like
over there at all? But I went to Tennessee State, so.
That's still fire though. That's still fire. Tennessee State, I heard, was like
Oprah went there.
a night. Yeah, exactly.
Big Sean, producer, went there.
Yup.
I think his name is like Keys or something. A lot of people.
Oh, I know what you're
went
talking
there.
about. Yup.
A lot of people went there.
That's what I'm saying,
used to
bro.
come there for homecoming, so it definitely busting. Nashville was busting.
That's
Of course,
crazy.
all HBCUs be in the hood, so we was in the hood.
But that's still what makes it fun though,
So
because
I
like a
said the
chill
crazy
area.
experience that I'm saying.
Oh yeah, let me hear it. Let me hear
I got a
it.
couple of them, so I'm gonna give you two.
Bet.
So one time, I was a radio broadcast major and I minored in business.
Okay.
But the only reason I didn't graduate college because we don't listen to the radio. So I said I'm not finna.
Which is funny, right?
I'm not finna we podcast now.
Yeah,
so
like
internet
what?
kids, so we do the internet. So I didn't finish college because I knew motherfuckers don't fuck with radio.
Exactly.
So man, my OG, me and my homie, we walking out of the radio building after one of our shows on Fridays. We walking out. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I get a call from my mom. All the way in Wisconsin. We all the way in Tennessee. I'm like, what's up, Mom? She said, y'all okay? Y'all good down there? I said, what you talking about? They said they got the shooting on campus. I said, we outside in the middle on campus. Ain't nobody told us shit. Ain't nobody said shit. We ain't getting no notification, no email, no nothing.
I get to see you looking around like, wait.
That's just going to a black school. We ain't even hear no motherfucking. We ain't get no email at the radio show, nothing. So
that's funny as hell.
that was one.
They was like, they safe. They in the radio spot. They in the radio spot. They safe.
Like, what they tell us shit.
Exactly.
They could have came and hijacked the air.
Exactly.
See, one thing about Tennessee State was
that would have been crazy.
Before we had got there, they had got kicked off the real radio. So we was only podcast based. They had did some shit with some sorority frat shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Some crazy shit. So they was kicked off the airs, and one of the lines was kicked off the yard for like 2 years. So it was some crazy shit. But yeah, bro, they got the shooting on campus. I wouldn't know if my granny didn't call me and checked on me.
See, but that's like that's crazy. Like I can just imagine like y'all y'all wrapping up, walking back to dorm wherever y'all gotta go in the middle of the campus.
It's nighttime,
right? And you're just
it's
like
night.
We shooting out there.
We already in the hood, so I know you ain't lying. I know you're not lying, but ain't nobody say nothing. Nobody
like
let us
you just
know.
looking around like, nigga, I don't hear nothing right now. What the fuck?
Ain't no security out here saying shit. Ain't nobody saying nothing right now.
Ain't nobody in groups of like big groups talking about what just happened. Like what the fuck?
Of us just walking.
Like right? That's funny as fuck.
And they still my friends to this day, even though I only went to school for a semester. I ain't even go for a semester. That little break where they sent us home for Thanksgiving, I just didn't go back.
Nah, hey shit.
So
I feel you.
My two homies, Ladarius and Cordy, them still my friends to this day.
Shout out them.
And they from Atlanta, so that's how I got introduced to Atlanta. We used to Nashville and Atlanta is like 4 hours apart. So on the weekend we used to drive down there.
Okay.
They had an older cousin who stayed on campus, so we used to just drive to the 8.
Oh, that's a vibe.
And Ladarius,
that's a vibe.
Ladarius, he at college he taught me some shit that I had never knew. His dad sold like luxurious cars to all the rappers and shit out there. So I had he had a fat ass crib. Folks had a convertible. What is them called? Chevrolet. What is them bitches called?
Well, yeah, like a drop top Impala or something.
No, I ain't no Impala. What's them nice ass cars? What is them bitches called?
You said it's a Chevrolet, right?
It's not a Mustang. What's the other one?
What a Camaro?
Yep. Yeah, what it is? At 18, we in college. I said, damn. But a freshman, they don't let us bring our cars on campus, so we couldn't bring us shit. So we definitely in Atlanta, in Lennox, in the Camaro.
Oh
18, 19. I'm 18, 19 in Lennox.
Tell me, okay. I hear too many stories about Lennox. About like shit that be going on there, all the YouTubers wanting to come there, check niggas' chains and shit like that.
Yeah, that's really all that shit be. It's a YouTube. It's a mall, and they got they got like luxury brands in there. If you
I hear it's big as fuck. Like it's big as fuck.
Big as hell. Big as hell.
Okay, bet.
If you gonna look for like luxury shit, they got that shit in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I really feel like it's that, and then it's like a regular mall too. But if you go to a regular mall, but obviously people go to Linux because it's Linux. But usually that's what you find in Linux. Motherfuckers
True.
walking around getting content for their YouTube shit, or like motherfuckers who got their bag, they really shopping. So
Exactly. And that's so crazy because like for these last, I would say, what going on like let's say like 8 years, right?
Right.
Everyone talking about LA. Everyone's like, move out to LA, go to LA, all the music shit in LA, all the fashion shit in LA, which is wild to me because New York is literally the home for fashion in this country, which is wild to me. But like literally
underground.
Yeah, like I thought, okay, underground fashion,
clothing,
yeah.
Definitely LA is a spot.
Exactly, like
high end, definitely NYC.
But like, bro, I would say, bro, like, no, low key, no. When it comes to the music, nobody got it like Atlanta, low key, bro. Like, especially when it comes to having different variety of artists, because like I listen to like 3 people that come from Atlanta. I listen to Danger Incorporated with a white dude and a black dude. I listen to Six Dogs, may he rest in peace. Well, he passed away. And this white boy who's young as fuck called Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, and he make he sounds like if one of the Bee Gees had a grandson.
So he be singing this shit.
Nigga, that white boy can hit a note.
I mean, definitely as far as variety, Atlanta definitely got it. But also the thing with Atlanta is,
yeah, let me know. Shit, you actually, let me know.
A lot of people are moving there because they help black people. Like I said,
Black Hollywood, like you said.
Like we were just talking earlier, it's hard to get in clubs to DJ in Milwaukee. It's kind of like a gated, like if they don't know you, they're not gonna fuck with you type shit.
Gatekeepers and shit like that and all that
stuff.
stuff.
Shout out to Guap Chop, he be fucking with me.
Shout out.
I be talking to him on the phone and shit. He got some leverage up in the mill. But like if you don't got, so that's the difference with Atlanta. They help people get like people work in circles to get on, like, or
they work together and come together.
And then like everybody in that circle will be on type shit. So it's just like that's just how Atlanta is, and it's not like that. Don't nobody got the togetherness like Atlanta got it. So that's why everybody moving to Atlanta. Plus it's cheap. Georgia cheap. You can go get a 4-bedroom house for $800.
I heard.
Suburbs
I heard.
Yeah, it's definitely cheap. It's definitely affordable. I guess I would have to live in the outskirts. That's why I say I don't like Atlanta. It's too busy.
So you want to like live in the burbs?
Not even the burbs. Like what? So Ladarius lived in Atlanta, then Courtney lived in Marietta. So I live in Marietta, like some 25, 30 minutes away.
Yep.
But I can't do this. The city, bro. I'm not.
What, like, would you say it's like, because when it comes to our big cities in this country, New York gets a rap for being too fast and too like that 24/7.
Okay.
What would you say? Yeah, what would you say Atlanta has when it comes to something like that?
They can't drive.
Hey, okay, that's funny as hell.
Can't drive.
That's funny as fuck.
They suck at driving. Recently, when I was just out there and me and my homie, I got a flat tire. So that sucks, you know.
Isn't that so random? Just getting a flat tire out of nowhere, like,
especially in a big city like
right,
that.
Right? Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, damn, now I'm over on the side of the highway.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? So,
Oh man, that's been the weirdest shit ever.
Then I had to have a homie come pick me up because I was gonna leave the next day. I said I can't be stranded with you, but let me know how you get. And the homie, shout out to her. Her name is Day Savage on
Hey,
Twitter.
shout out.
Clothing brand called Public Image, and motherfuckers really be fucking with her.
Hey, go check it out. Shout out.
She had took me to this spot in Atlanta when I was down there. When I went down there for that DJ audition, I had bumped into her. And man, the spot she took me to, I ran into the homie that I do my mixtape with. I did my mixtape with from there. So I was like, dang.
Okay.
Small as hell. So
Exactly. No lie.
Cool. So that's the difference between Atlanta and the rest of the world. Is the togetherness. Then I say LA. I'd have been to LA 80 times at my first little DJ show.
Hey, let me know.
This DJ show was at the El Rey Theater in LA. So
what?
Me and Ray Sean had did that.
Because I was gonna say that sounds hella familiar that you're saying right now, and I did hear about that show.
Yeah, when he was doing that tour support with Felly, so we had did that, and that was one of my biggest shows in LA, and it was packed and it was fun, and that motherfucking venue that been in movies and shit, so I was like, damn, this is crazy. So, like I said, I done did a lot of early shit, so it's like that was fun. And LA is very expensive. People are working together. I won't say they working together like Atlanta, but it's not. Obviously, LA is bigger, so it's not so much together. It's basically who you know.
Exactly.
So like, when you go to a club, you ain't paying the prices. You gonna pay it's who you know.
Exactly.
So I ain't never really been to no club in LA.
That's why I feel like when it like why I feel like I would like Atlanta more than LA is because I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, in Atlanta it is about who you know, but if people if someone can see that that, you probably got it, or like you have a promise or something like that, they'll let you in.
Right.
They'll be like, okay, like like they'll be like, no, like you go to a club and shit like that, and like say like the fucking the door person like ain't letting you in or some shit. You like you come all swagged out and shit like that, like like you try to network and get some people like to listen, like like try to network with people and shit like that. But let's say like the most like biggest nigga that's in the club, that if he tells someone to come in, they coming in no matter what, no matter if this nigga say something. He be the type of person to be like, hey, no, let him come in and shit, like they all swagged out and shit like that. She came with some female shit, like let him in, like what you doing, like I see that more happening in Atlanta than L.A. In L.A. they'll be like, keep them out because we don't know them.
Right.
Like,
so that's why it's more so who you know.
Exactly.
In Atlanta, they post all they shit everywhere. They want you to come.
Exactly. And they're more easy to throw you a bone if they don't know you.
Right. But I will say, when I did go to L.A., when me and Rayshawn was out there, we had went to this shit for Spotify when they was recording traffic jams.
Ooh.
That little shit they do on
okay.
YouTube.
Yup.
Everything was free.
Oh, really?
Food was free. That was free.
Wow.
You could smoke in there. Obviously, it's California. You could smoke, but the way it was set up, it was like the stage and shit was inside. It was like a warehouse type setup, but then it led to outside. So
okay.
Like
Ooh.
inside, outside type shit.
I like that.
And it was in a warehouse district. But it was in L.A. and it was fun. It was fun and it was free. So that's why I said, and that's why I be understanding why people be like, I don't want to pay for such back home. I didn't pay when I was out there. But see, the thing about back home is you supporting locals, and that shit cost. It cost the throw events. It cost the fine venues. It cost security costs. All that shit cost. DJ costs.
See, and okay, beautiful segue into what I wanted to get. So. First question when it comes to that, I want to know how did you get into music? Like, were you rapping first? Were you DJing first? Like how'd you get into it?
I was in band.
Oh, really?
I was in band from 6th grade to senior year. So percussion, piano, that was kind of my forte. I could play all that. I could play all that stuff.
All right, bravo.
So after high school, I didn't want to stop fucking with music, and I didn't want to do band and at a HBCU because they take it too crazy.
Yep.
I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to carry my
fucking drumline type shit. Yeah, boy.
And I wasn't doing that, so I was rapping.
Okay,
I was rapping, but I wasn't taking it serious. I said, I know a lot of good rappers who are not on.
True.
So I said, I don't even want to like take that serious. So I was, when I went to college, I was still rapping.
Okay.
But I was just like, just writing and shit. Nothing too serious.
Okay. Just working on the craft and shit like that.
With it, yeah.
Yep.
Then I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Then I dropped out of school. I did the radio thing, so I kind of know how to migrate through that shit.
Exactly.
So then I came home, but when I came home, all my friends was gone. So I was like, dang, I'm finna leave again. So then I went to Houston.
Okay.
I was still rapping. I had fucked with a nigga I had met off Twitter from Houston who had did beats. He was cold as hell.
Nice.
Stone Cold Cage.
Ooh, okay. Shout out.
Yeah, just rapping, just fucking with it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. And then I came back home because I was like, it's hard to navigate through cities where you don't have no leverage. Like, you can't say you come and do this, that, and that, and you can't have nobody to vouch for you. So at that point, like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Preach, man. Oh,
so
wow.
I got to go back home so people can vouch for me. At least I know them people.
Exactly.
I just need to figure out what I wanted to do. So,
true. Because like
at the time, y'all no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, at the time, Arissa, she always tried to get me to record music because at the time she had just started shooting her videos and shit. So
I went to grade school with her. Like, that's crazy that like she ended up becoming big too.
Like, go to the studio so I can shoot you a video. And
exactly.
I was like, bro, I want to go to the studio.
I feel.
So me and Lucas, I went to the studio. Her dad had just brought her 24 hours of studio time, so she had called me. We had just recorded. I had wrote some shit. I was nervous as hell in the studio.
Oh no, trust me, I feel you.
Hard to record in front of people. Like that was my first time recording. I said, damn, I'm nervous, and I still had been nervous every couple times I had been in there. So that's how I knew. Like I said, yeah, if I ain't comfortable now, that's crazy. But so yeah, we had did that. Shot the little video. For Rissa, got a couple thousand views, whatever.
Fire.
I just wasn't. I didn't want to sound like nobody. I didn't want to copy nobody. I was really rapping on beats that I liked at the moment.
No, I feel you.
Then
I definitely feel you.
With that shit.
Cause I would say my favorite song where you're rapping, I have it on the local Artisan Soundcloud.
It's probably on my own.
Yup.
And I dropped that on my birthday. And
that shit hot. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hot.
I was 18. I dropped the song on my birthday, but I deleted it off SoundCloud.
What? That's
a while ago. A while ago. It was just something about dropping a song on my birthday. At least I would say I'll drop a song a year.
That shit was fire, though.
On my own, it's still on there, though.
Okay. I was about to say, hold on now. I still blast that bitch. You gotta go. Hold on.
Years ago, yeah.
Okay.
I recorded that 2 years with Smitty.
Okay, fire. Shout out Smitty. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out Diamond. Diamond was in there because she had.
Shout out. Okay.
Recording.
Nice.
Yeah, I had dropped that little song, but then like it's fun. Freestyling is fun, so I still do that because that's just fun. But I don't record, and so then I was like, man, I want to DJ. Me and Rissa just bouncing ideas off each other.
Yep.
So I'm like, I want to DJ.
Oh yeah, keep going.
She was like, I'm throwing a party. I need a DJ.
Uh-huh.
So see, at the time she was trying to throw a party or something in the Dells. I have no equipment. So Arissa was the first motherfucker who went half of me on my first speaker. So like I had got my first taste of DJing in high school though. I always shout Keisha out 3rd Street. My senior year, we used to throw all the house parties at her crib, and they used to always put me on the aux. And I remember one.
Cause you come with the heat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember our last party. We damn near almost caved the floor in, so she made us move downstairs.
Damn.
But yeah, so I had got my first little taste there, and I forgot the question.
No, not for you. Because since you just brought up caving in the floor, because even though niggas from Beloit and shit like that,
right.
My first time meeting you was at Gabe's house when you showed up with Trey Bino.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and that was like my first little. I had linked with them through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I had linked with Ray Sean through Twitter because at this time Trapo was popping.
Exactly.
And Trapo had a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So I was.
Wasn't it Trey?
Yep, I think that's his name, Trey.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I had done like when I got the first thing I ever DJ'd was I think the step show at the high school.
Okay.
Bullet Memorial.
Okay.
I forgot what year that was, but then after that I had been DJing ever since. So and DJ'd the bars and shit there.
Yep.
At the time my cousin had a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I had DJ'd there a couple times.
Okay.
Blazo was reaching out to me, so I was DJing for him and all the little events that he threw with Swego Society.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. And so then, I had DJ pretty much everything local.
Yeah.
I said, I really can't do nothing more here.
True.
So
No, I feel on that.
I was already on Twitter because I don't like Facebook is for home, for family.
That is true.
What I'm saying? So on Twitter, I try not to follow too many people from the crib. I try to follow people who not from the crib.
Exactly.
So Madison was buzzing. Hip hop was going good in Madison at the time. So
it was because Malcolm was also doing the art shows and shit like that.
And I had DJ one of those.
And yes, you did.
And Mondo had Liquid. So Madison was busting at the time.
Oh man, bro, that's
music, they was getting articles and shit in the paper.
Yes, all man. Niggas was getting placements at like Freak Fest after Malcolm was throwing all them art shows and shit like that. Niggas was fucking flying back and forth, fucking L.A. and fucking shit like that, bro.
Yeah, that's what we was doing. That's when I was going to L.A. Like that's the first time I was going to L.A. I was like 20, 21. So
okay.
That was an experience in itself. First time using Airbnb and all types of shit.
Because like when it's crazy hearing you talk about how everybody in Atlanta, since you have seen multiple music scenes in different places, right. when it came to Atlanta, I feel like how you said that everybody likes to work together there and shit like that. Because when it comes to Madison, because like niggas that like obviously we've been around the Madison scene and shit like that. Fucking from niggas trying to get bar shows to if you were at that show, you know Dreads, Joe Dreads, yeah. So do you remember when niggas caved in his crib on top of that Korean market?
I was there.
Hey, so you were there? Okay,
I was there.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so bro, niggas helped, bro. I moved to Vegas a week before that show, and I even helped plan it. I was supposed to go, but I moved to Vegas a week before. Bro, I saw the video.
I was there though.
Bro,
I wasn't there when it came, but I was there. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
People were performing and shit.
Yup, Wisco, Rio, Johnny, Retro, and all them. Yup.
My first time meeting all of them.
Because it was supposed to be like like a singles like project release party type thing.
And it turned into a party.
Nigga.
I mean, they performed their songs. It was teed, and then after everybody was done performing,
it got even more teed after that.
Like, yeah, I want a DJ up here.
Bro.
So then, like, my next little party up there is when they were starting to do shows and shit at the loft.
Yup. Ooh, because you obviously know Lucian, obviously, right? Bro, the shows at the Lathorium and shit like that, even those. Ooh, man.
That's what they had. But see, Mondo had Plug with UW Madison.
Exactly. Yup.
So I would just always admire what he was doing.
Exactly.
He was the DJ to me.
No, true.
He
No, I feel you.
had the
Yup.
residency. He had he got, and still to this day,
which is
Eminem
crazy.
Still pristine. Folks
Exactly.
Summerfest, still doing this shit.
No lie.
Still, he was the DJ to be. So then when I got there, he kind of reached out to me because before it had got fucked up, I was gonna be like his opening DJ for Liquid. Like, I was gonna do that.
Okay.
And I had DJ Liquid a couple times.
I heard.
Straight to him.
Yup.
So, like, we had a whole meeting.
And Liquid was popping during that shit, boy.
But I guess they had through something, he was doing his Mondo nights and shit.
Yeah.
And I guess it got too crazy. When black people fight, they gotta shut it down. So
Yeah.
now Mondo, he don't even DJ no more.
Exactly.
So, like,
Exactly.
we didn't have that shit no more. Then the frequency got closed down. I had
which
DJ at
is
the
so
Orpheum.
mad.
That was crazy. There were crazy times for me just because they had the spaces. Now those people are still doing music. We just don't have the spaces.
Exactly. Because it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you being part of multiple scenes, being part of the Beloit scene, and also being part of the Madison scene. Like, growing up, because I met everybody through Riel. Like, that's what, like, and like niggas coming through his house and shit like that. That's how I met Wisco and all them. So like, it is kind of crazy that, like, because that was the main problem that everybody was having as like a whole, like, not everybody was coming together too much to try to like do shit. Right. Everybody, like, because that was also during the time that like Trappo was blowing up, and he was like always claiming I'm the best rapper in Madison at every show he was going to.
Was kind of scrambling to be that.
Exactly.
In
like,
my opinion, Rayshawn was the next up and coming. So
bro, which was why, because it like, bro, then like, and see, because I had the same talk with Red. Right. Like, when I had Red on here, like, seeing everybody blow up in their own individual way was crazy.
Right, and everybody was finding their own lane.
Exactly.
It was helping because people was coming to the show. And
like,
Madison
bro,
is a college city, so us having those cribs downtown and being able to throw them parties and not have police contact.
Exactly.
Like, none of them parties ever got shut down.
Because I would say when it came to the, like, everyone getting shows at bars, right? And that would go a little bit successful. Sometimes not, because we got like racist niggas owning bars, shit like that.
And I don't think. Well, I have DJed a couple bars, but obviously the bars I DJ weren't racist. But I don't think I've ever DJed a bar in Madison, and I can't be mistaken.
Not for you.
I could be lying, because as far as shows go. Because they got the venues.
Exactly.
So usually we will be at a space.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so like when it, like, I would say the reason everybody like skyrocketed past the local level, I say this every time, was because of Malcolm. Because the art shows was a place where like all ages could pull up. He had him and Nino and all them and shit putting all their art on the walls and shit like that. And then after you saw the art, like, you had the shows and shit, bro. And he actually made posters and set lists and shit, like,
making it look like
bro,
something.
professional as fuck. Because that's how I first found out about Trappo and Ray Sean. Well, actually, no, I heard about Ray Sean at a bar show, but that's how I first heard about Trey Bino. Right. So like that first show, after that first show, and then when the second one came around, it started even going up even more, bro. Like, cause that's literally, bro. Like, Malcolm helped a lot of niggas blow up, because
Malcolm going crazy in L.A.
Exactly, because he had the only venues that niggas could drink and smoke at.
Right, and I know you just seen what's his folks' name just pulled up to his shit. The dude who created the Boondocks.
Oh yeah, I did saw that.
He just pulled up to a show,
which is crazy, bro. Yeah, no. All right, you're talking.
He got an afro.
Yeah, fuck.
Light skin. He used to do this shit on Adult Swim, too.
Here, let me see. But that's what I'm saying, like even with that, because he knew what he was doing. Because I don't know if you were at that show, but the one when Ted Park and B. Ortiz pulled up.
Nope, wasn't at that one.
Bro, that was the one where like, because everyone he has, especially one that's been at the Bright Red Room.
So let's stop there.
I bet.
So the first person who was ever going crazy in Madison was Ted Park.
Yes.
In high school.
Yes.
So I'll
yes.
just say that.
Yes. Yes.
Park was going crazy, and I was always a fan. I always
Same.
out,
Shout out him.
Knew who I was to this
Same.
day.
I feel you.
I was just the person who didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't know what I had to offer at the time. I was just a big fan. I said, "Damn, he going crazy as a rapper." And I was rapping. I was like, he doing the videos, he doing everything.
It was crazy.
He a couple years older than me. He went to West High School, and my mom was in Madison at the time, so that's how I kind of had the connection to Madison. And I was doing AAU ball, so I knew a couple girls up there. But Ted Park was the first motherfucker in Madison was going crazy, but I wasn't DJing until Trappo and Rayshawn was getting they
exactly.
buzz.
Until like all the art shows just started happening and shit like that.
Because he going crazy. Ted Park's still going crazy.
He signed to Higher Light Music.
Okay.
Like obviously, hence me having this Korean flag right here. Because I listen to a lot of like K-pop, K-trap and shit like that.
Yeah, and I know who they are.
Like for me, listening to like Sick K and PH1 and J Park and shit like that, and then seeing him 5 years down the line get signed to the same label and doing songs with all them niggas now.
Going crazy.
Bro, when he posted that Lil Uzi pulled up to his show in New York and shit like that, and he actually got to hang out with them and shit like that, I already knew that nigga was hot, bro.
Crazy.
I already knew that shit was already past that, bro. Been going crazy.
But you just gotta. But the only thing Wisconsin don't have is the avenues to get on. So it's a lot harder.
That's why niggas had to put their own shit together.
Right.
Yep. That's why I appreciate Malcolm so much.
How people was getting their own. Madison was doing their own shit.
Yep.
So I kind of mad. Rayshawn needed the DJ. That's who I first connected with on Twitter. And so I had a link with him. And then, like, our first show was supposed to be at the Loft. It ended up being too crazy. The fire line went off. So we didn't even get to perform. Our first show together was at the Orpheum for Trappo's show.
I think I actually did pull up to that one with Gabe. Yeah. I pulled up to that one.
And that was crazy.
Yep. Because, bro, I remember when he sold out the Majestic.
Right.
With his I don't know if that was his cousin, Max Wonders. Because he also did the show with them because Crash Press pulled up and Trey Bino and Rayshawn were performing and shit too. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Chicago pulled too. Did a couple songs with dang, I'll be forgetting people's names.
He made a song with Alex Wiley.
Him and what's a black guy name with the dreads?
Super.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Super for Hurt Everybody. Yep. That's what's crazy. Like. And it's crazy. Like I just had a talk with Smitty, like with him, being raised in Chicago and him knowing Hollywood out there, like. Smitty know a lot of people. Bro, that he like
DJ he put me on that they went to that they be having those all boys schools, the high school, and I guess he went
to Urban Prep.
Right.
Yep.
And I be forgetting people's names because I smoke too much.
No, I feel you. Trust me, I feel you.
He go crazy Chicago. He DJ in the morning on the.
You're not talking about Traffic, are you?
I know he light skinned, big.
Oh, okay. The Traffic, a white boy. Okay, no, I know. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about now. Yep.
And then but like college be having a lot of people be coming there through there too.
No lie.
House too. Lloyd Seahouse was big. I had done it a couple times when Smitty was there though.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Tretch had his thing going.
Yeah, shout out Tretchy, yeah, boy.
Down there, I just DJ for him.
Exactly. Hey, that was slick. I wish I was there, man. Yeah, that was nice.
DJing for Dizzy Wright in Madison. So that show coming up, I have to let you know about that. Yeah, we DJing for Dizzy.
Oh, I'm definitely pulling up against some film in that one. Oh shit.
No, walk in with us.
Oh wow. Oh shit. I'll come with the camera and get some film. Shit.
Put out the flyer and shit for that. But yeah.
I just saw that shit too. Yup. Oh, that's crazy.
Trent's got a lot of shit going on too.
Okay.
Might be getting some shows in Kentucky. He doing shows where Jack Harlow used to perform now.
Oh, I heard. Yup. I heard that.
He going crazy. He got that shit coming out with Montana 300. He opened up for him. So Trent's going crazy.
Okay. So when it comes to you DJing everywhere, because like I said, like I've seen it, I've witnessed it. Niggas have been in the scene before and shit like that. I would say, give me your favorite local scene that you've performed at. It could be like local in Atlanta, local in Madison, or like that. And give me your favorite like high scale like place that you like, or like person that you've DJ'd for or something like that. So like favorite local, then favorite high scale.
I say my favorite local person I've DJ'd for, I have to say it's Rayshawn. We did a lot of shows together.
True. Nah, I've seen him too.
Some of my biggest shows together, and some of the shit that we were doing for the first time. So I have to say that. And then
favorite big scale.
Favorite big scale as far as crowd wise. He ain't even that big, but at the time, Steppers was down.
You said who?
Memo 300.
Okay. In Janesville?
Yeah,
oh, okay. Damn. Damn.
Cartier slick. I brought him at the back bar.
Mm.
That was cool.
Oh, I did hear about you posting about that. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's fire. I look, you thought you was gonna say like the Ruga show or something like that. Like,
And Ruga was cool, but that show wasn't, like I said, a lot of people, it was a decent turnout, but a lot of people didn't come because of that beef. Like I said, I didn't understand that because a lot of them watch GD. But Milwaukee don't listen to Chicago music.
really?
And it was a promoter who wasn't from Milwaukee who had to do a show in Milwaukee, so it came.
Okay, makes sense. That makes sense. Cause like,
But he also had, I don't know how, cause he had radio promotion too, cause somebody called
Oh,
me
really?
and said they heard my name on the radio
oh wow.
for that show.
Oh shit. Like that. See, and
But it was
again,
nice
like
to meet him and
that's
DJ for him
crazy.
and shit.
Exactly.
You know
Up
what I'm saying?
to get that plug. Like that's amazing. Like a lot of like. For you to just like to just get that placement for someone like Ruga who's blowing up like crazy right now, especially doing the whole shit with Kanye at his last
At
listening
Donda's
party.
shit, right, and that was even
I wish I could have went.
unexpected.
I wish I could have went to that.
If I would have knew it was there, of course.
Ooh. I feel like that shit was expensive. No lie.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
I love Kanye.
No, we do love Kanye. That's true. That's true. I would say okay. So, I would say like when it comes to you being a DJ in the music scene locally or like at a big scale like that. Would you say it is harder to blow up as a DJ, hence as or like being a rapper?
No.
No.
I felt like I've DJ, like I got a connection with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That got more pull than me. It's just so about them getting on.
Okay.
But you see, I'm a DJ who only just DJ.
Okay, now I
So
feel you.
like I've tapped in to try to making beats, but I feel like I don't have enough time to learn how to make beats.
I know. I feel you. I feel you.
Like,
Shit.
but I know how to record. I know how to do that stuff. So eventually, I want to have a studio in Beloit locally, or just like somewhere where people can pull up to.
Okay.
So just because I know how to do that shit. But as far as like DJing, like I feel like a lot of people know me that I don't know. So
Wait,
of course,
does that freak you out sometimes?
when I first started DJing, yeah, because I made my DJ name, and so now I got y'all calling me this name, and so now I got a little recognition. So now I'm out in public and y'all calling me this name.
Exactly.
It's
Yep.
catching me off guard. So and then it just kind of becomes your name. So it's like that's cool.
Have you gotten the like someone coming up to you and being like, "Hey, you do the hey, you do the
All the time.
I know you from somewhere." And be like, "Yo, like, whoa, what, nigga? Like, the fuck?"
And then I
Like,
I DJ and be like, okay.
yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, okay, you do DJ and shit. Yeah, like,
Yeah, so.
I've only had that one time, and that shit kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
I went to a store and like tried to buy some Rellos, and like the dude behind the counter was like, "Hey, you the guy that do the thing, right?" And I was like, "Nigga, no, what the fuck?" Yeah, I was like, "Nigga, wait, what the fuck you think you're talking about?" Nigga, no, what the fuck? Like, yeah, and like, yeah, he saw me interview Moody.
Okay,
Yeah, he was like, "Oh no, you interview Moody," and I was like, "Oh, nigga, you gotta start up with that, nigga." That's like shit. I was like, "Nigga, I don't do shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck you think you're talking to like that, nigga? I don't know nobody out here." But like, cause like, it's just so weird, cause like I've never gotten like someone noticing me that I don't know for what I do, like doing the interviews and shit like that. Like, so like that's why I wanted to ask, like, cause I know a lot of people who have gotten freaked out by someone like coming up to them saying that you do something, but them saying that you do music, and like you being like, "Nigga, like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know you."
I know who you is. Okay, yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't know who I am.
Exactly,
Don't
obviously.
come up to me being weird.
See, and that's like I'm just waiting for those interactions. I'm just waiting for those fucking
You're
interactions.
doing something that nobody else is really doing.
And that's what I'm saying. The same thing with you, like doing amazing at your craft, what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can just imagine like what, like once you get to that, like when you do get to that high ass scale,
That's what I want
that's
to do.
gonna, nigga, hey yo, chill out, nigga. I guess.
When I start doing tours and shit, that's when I know.
Nah, I feel you on that.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Say, okay.
And I have done a mini tour. Shout out to Ray Sean though. Like we've done crazy shit, but like when we older now, we getting a lot more money now. Like I'm saying, I made money though. Like don't get me wrong.
Oh no, yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Once we start doing the big shit, we be.
Oh, it's good. It's no downfall from then. It's just up and nowhere but up.
I'm still grateful, yeah. So yeah.
And that's what it's like, cause it's crazy, like again to like, cause like I said, when I had this talk with Red, cause I'm about to interview Trey Bino and Tino, and I'm gonna have the same talk with them and shit. Cause I like.
Seen him at last night.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Saturday, I mean.
exactly. Like going down nostalgic memory lane because how he talked about Ted. Because like I was hanging out with that nigga in high school. I like niggas have been arrested with that nigga.
Right.
Niggas have got their car impounded with that nigga before, and like
Right.
so like it's crazy seeing everybody like blow up and do they shit that niggas literally like straight out of high school niggas was like meeting up at niggas houses trying to plan out shit, trying to get shows together, trying to figure out who house we finna fuck up and shit for a party. Like
people still we just don't got the venues is
exactly.
now, but
oh no, trust me, because that's what I want to talk to you about. Because I'm with I'm trying to get I'm gonna try to get my platform to a higher scale.
Right.
I want to start doing T.L.A. shows. But
okay, so what's T.L.A. shows?
So like the local artisan, like it's just like the acronym T.L.A. and shit like that. So you know, like have a little cool. Like I want to do like specific like type of shows for my first couple ones. So like one that I like, even though it is about to be winter, so I'm gonna have to switch that up. For the summer, I wanted to do like an outside like balcony show. Like find someone with a nice balcony that has like a nice yard in the front of it and shit that like niggas can set up they fucking like DJ shit on the balcony and have like, cause you like just like that scenery of how that looks just looks dope. Like you see the person performing and shit like that. You see the person DJing. They on like a nice balcony and shit. Got the crowd below them, so like it's an actual stage type shit. And then like for the next show after that, I wanted to do like I wanted to like, you know, like probably do like a house party or some shit like that. Like probably like, you know,
This is always fun.
yeah, fuck up somebody's house real quick or some shit like that. Pay somebody's house to get fucked up. Exactly.
And really, oh damn, you just scared me. It really fucked up people crib.
Exactly. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the one thing that I will never hold down from the Madison scene. Right. Like when it comes to like all of us being a part of it.
They can get a space.
Bro, it's not even that. Like no one can ever, bro, in my mind, talk down on Madison when it comes to the shows that like local niggas like us have thrown and done. Right. Like niggas have done iconic shit. Hey, bro.
People on. I mean, it's good content too. Like coming to take pictures, and that's when a lot of coming photographers was coming.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that was the also beautiful thing. Like going going to Malcolm's art shows and like having Nico pull up and shit like that and all that stuff with his camera and like having fucking Gabe Oviawe pull up with his camera and shit and get flicks and stuff like that. Having Duke pull up with her camera. Like you had all the videographers coming out, all the cinematographers coming out. Everybody literally pulled up. Even when Lucian was doing the shows at Lothorium, he was doing the first wave shows. He had Webster X from Milwaukee and all them pulling up, having Kenny pull up and shit. Shout out to Kenny, by the way. Like he's also another local nigga that like I'm seeing doing crazy numbers, especially because he's a nigga that like he's a nigga that we all saw like perform at all these local places and shit, and he was like kind of like doing like the rapping rock shit mixed together.
And he's still doing. I could be lying, but I feel like he was in Rolling Stone.
No,
did he get that feature or something? He got a feature or something.
He just got a Grammy interview this year. He just did a mixtape with Travis Barker. I think he got a Rolling Stone interview. Yeah.
It was right.
He got a Rolling Stone interview. He's on tour with MGK right now. He's been going back and forth from the UK and LA, selling out shows and shit like that. He's about to do another show in Milwaukee. He's about to do his own headlining show and shit like that. And I'm hearing all these shows are already sold out. I'm hearing like most of these shows that he's doing are already sold out. Like, and which is crazy because like I said, like seeing local niggas like do big shit now. Like everyone's doing big shit now, and it's crazy. Like exactly, like it blows my mind sometimes. It literally blows my mind sometimes because like niggas was literally fucking like niggas like I said literally used to meet at Gabe house to try to plan out shit to figure like who house we gonna fuck up, like what show we finna do, what venue are we gonna try to go get and shit like that. Like literally that's how I met all of Elion. That's how I met Wisco and fucking Trey Bino and all them and shit like that. Like Retro, fucking Mashari and Johnny. Yeah, bro. That's how I met all of them. That's how niggas then niggas destroyed Sloss house. Like niggas literally collapsed the floor. No one in Madison has ever done that, but the niggas did. Like we niggas all playing that shit. Like, bro, like, and that's what, like, bro, like I said, like, niggas, like, I understand how niggas talk down about Madison because how Madison is, the scene around it, like obviously when it comes to like sometimes niggas working together, sometimes like you know, fucking venues obviously not giving us the space to perform places and shit like that. But I will never talk down when it comes to the local niggas putting together their own shit and having that shit do numbers.
Because they always do.
Exactly. And we can also like, cause all at these venues we try to get, we can't smoke, we can't drink, we can't get rowdy.
Big thing about what's Madison legal now? You can smoke there,
which is crazy, right? Which is wild. If during the art shows, if that was a legal thing, that would have been even better. Right. But that's even the thing. Even during Malcolm's art shows, the cops would come. They leave right after though. Right, because it's I mean, he paid for the venue, and this is exactly like we paid for this space. We can legally do this. I own it. I know the owner, so niggas can't get on us about it. Right. But they would just it was just funny because like niggas would be all like be on like the neighbors' porches and shit, like sitting on niggas' porches and smoking weed and shit like that. That was the funny part. But like I said, like when it comes to like seeing niggas at a local scene, it's been crazy. That's what I'm saying. Seeing you DJing these shows, like I said, like from niggas living in Madison from now, it's wild. It is crazy. I applaud to you. I applaud to you.
It was fun.
It was. It really was.
It really make for crazy stories too.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Nostalgia. Right, that's the shit like niggas tell their grandkids type shit. Like niggas really like we really shut shit down. Like as kids, we really shut shit down. No one can ever have that over us. Right. We'll show you videos of houses getting destroyed, of mosh pits starting, literally cops showing up, and niggas not even caring. Niggas still partying once the cops show up. Nigga like, bro, like, stop it. Niggas need to stop talking. Niggas need to stop talking to us. Like, bro, like, nigga, like we like when we like when niggas pull up to places, we'll show you real credentials, bro. Bro, nigga, those was the years. When if you want to talk about local Madison shit, like I said, niggas was a part of that. Those was the years. It was bussin'.
Madison was crazy.
Fucking bitches having fights with fucking bitches fighting bitches at parties and shit. And even after they fight each other, niggas still partying after that shit. Now, like niggas fight niggas and still partying after that shit. That shit was fun as hell, bro. Like, don't ever talk down about the scenes that niggas have turned up. Don't do that, because niggas will show you credentials. Niggas will definitely show you credentials, which is crazy to me. That's why I get mad when it comes to like, cause like bro, like, and like these are the people I get mad at. Like I even give props to like my homie. Like I got fucking like all the homies that have even produced nigga shit. Like, cause you know Juan and David, right?
I heard them, man.
Yeah, David Lawrence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like even with them, like niggas still do that shit. Niggas still produce for the niggas in Madison, shit like that. Even with like for Landon and all that shit like that.
And Landon going crazy too.
Juan produces for Landon right now. Okay, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like even with Landon, like as a shout out, because I'm interviewing him. I'm interviewing him tomorrow. Okay. Like I said, even with him, like niggas, like bro, like just skyrocketing, bro. Like even when you like see like cause I don't know if you remember the band Me and You that came out. It was like an 18-person band called Me and You that had like a whole bunch of kids from the campus. Do you know a white kid named Lord of the Fly? It was a white kid named Lord of the Fly who was from the college who changed his name to Sun. Okay. And like he like plays piano and shit like that and all that stuff like that. And it was a dude named Eric. They put together an 18-person band called Me and You, and they performed on the news and performed at Freak Fest. Okay. So like that's what I'm saying, like.
Crazy too.
Right? And also seeing Trapo have his own set on that bitch, bro. Oh man, like, bro. Honestly, I would say that seeing him do the Majestic was the craziest thing, because he brought he brought the niggas with him. Right. Ray Sean and Trey Bean literally before had their own sets performing on stage, and they smashed that shit. Right. Nigga, like, everybody was backstage chilling and shit. Gabe pulled me on stage when Trey B. and I were performing. We all turned the fuck up. That's what I'm saying, like.
Going crazy, he doing shoots for people.
Right? And that's what I'm saying, like, and like, when have you heard, like, a local nigga, especially during the times, like, during those years that we're talking about, you never heard of local niggas like that selling out the Majestic, especially hip-hop niggas. Right. Those were the first niggas to do that.
Hip-hop shows either, though. They weren't trying to book hip-hop shows. But that's what I'm saying. Like I said earlier, at that time, Madison was playing people music from the hometown.
Mm-hmm.
They need to.
Because they saw what they was doing.
They need to start doing that. Play people. Motherfuckers be tired of here. I don't give a fuck who paid to be on the air. Turn that shit off. That's why motherfuckers gonna be listening to that shit.
True. You ain't fucking wrong about
that.
that.
Same 30 songs over and over. They don't give a fuck if that. It's only on a hot. What's the name? Because they paid for it to be up there. Don't nobody want to hear this shit.
Hey, shit, them distribution labels, bro. Shit. Man, I guess that's what they do.
I don't want to see. And that's why people don't listen to the radio.
Exactly. And that's coming from a person who worked with radio. So that's like that's what I'm saying. Like
that's why a lot of radio like shows our podcast now.
Mm-hmm.
So
shout out shit. Shout out No Jumper shit. Basically, that was if that wasn't they say yeah, shit. They thank you shit. You already know. I'm saying so okay. So when it comes to you as a DJ in your career, right? What where I wouldn't say is I wouldn't say an end goal, right? I would say because I also don't want to ask you that question yet.
Right.
Just like what does your dream like set look like? Like your dream show, that you would be DJing for.
Like Coachella.
No, I was gonna say like Rolling Loud type shit,
like
mm-hmm.
those big spaces are like the Lemonade Experience, the shit that Cole
like the
put
festivals
together.
and shit.
Yeah, festival shows. Like real fat ass crowds.
Yep.
Where you can that's free promo. You can play anything.
You can keep going
in front of those people. So that should be crazy. So.
Cause I feel like
that's always the goal.
Exactly. Like I feel like that's a lot of producers like part of their end goal. But not really like an end goal. That's why I didn't want to say that.
Well, you can just know where you made it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like
thousands and thousands of people.
True. Cause I be seeing a lot of I'll see a lot of DJs and stuff. Once they hit that big festival scene,
right.
They don't really do anything else. They just do big ass festivals and that's it.
So like, what else can you really do?
And that's what I'm saying. Like that, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Doing tours and stuff and like.
Okay, yeah, true.
I mean, it's a lot more things I can do. Like I could be doing. It's just that I need to put my best foot forward. Like I've hosted mixtapes, but it's not. I can't make an artist ask me to host mixtapes.
Exactly.
I've mixtapes. I mean, I've done more mixtapes for people who are not from here. So
okay.
It's like I can't or making beats. That's a DJ thing.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually I'll tap into those things. I mean, I've hosted mixtapes, so I'm still doing that. But as far as like making beats and shit, I'm definitely tap into that eventually.
True.
And I play the drums, so I mean, and I have bought a beat machine, so it's it's really not that hard.
Which is crazy. It's like that's the thing that's dope about you is that you actually know how to also play instruments.
Right.
Like I get really big on like if I ever owned a label. Like one big criteria I would have for like signing like rappers and anything like that, like is if they know how to play any instruments.
Right.
If they know how to do anything else besides exactly.
Like, how to keep the beat,
Mm-hmm.
do something like I wouldn't say I'm the best drummer. Rest in peace, my dear friend Dre Allen. He was one of the best.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace, man.
When I was in middle school and
rest
he
in
had moved
peace
from down south,
Mm-hmm.
he had came to Aldridge and we was in band together.
Mm-hmm. He was cutting my hair, boy.
He was doing everything you was doing in the drum line. Like, oh, man, you crazy. This is crazy. Like, he knew how to do all that shit. So I say I just know how to keep a beat or two. I wouldn't say I'm the best drummer. Like, I can play the drums, though.
But it's beautiful, like, when it comes to, like, even you being able to read notes and stuff like that. Like,
okay, let's talk about that.
Bet. Well, let me know.
I didn't know how to read music.
You did it before joining band?
No. In middle school, it was hard.
Yeah, no, you ain't wrong.
And I had a private, where you go take lessons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wasn't focused. And that shit didn't make sense after I got older. So now I know how to read music. It makes sense now. But back then, I was not reading music. Like, I was not reading music. Like, I was really, literally Nick Cannon in band. I couldn't read the music. I could just play. Like, you would play it and I could do that.
I know, okay, true. I feel you on that. Is it like, but that's the thing, like, you at least were like took the initiative to want to learn like how to read notes and shit like that. Obviously,
you know what I'm saying? I just be like, damn, I'm confused, and not even so being confused. It's playing drums. It's not even read notes. It's more like beats. I mean, and they look like notes, but they just have X's because obviously they're tabs.
True.
So it was just like I could do the rhythm. It's just how fast you want me to do it. Like, tempo as far so it's like more so as far as hard to stand on tempo. But yeah, I wasn't fucking with the reading music. But now I can read.
Would you say that you wouldn't be as musically inclined if you didn't join band?
I don't know, cause I love music.
Okay.
And I started. The only reason I joined band because I started playing or fucking with the drums in church.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Okay.
So then at that time I was like, what's something I could do more to like get my hands on the drum set?
Okay.
Going to church on Wednesday and Sunday. So.
Cause like the reason I asked that because like a lot of artists who do like know music and read music and shit like that, they like a lot of them say that like the reason why they're so prolific at it right now is because they start early as fuck when they were in school.
Early, right. So that's why it makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
So probably if I would have started earlier, it would have made sense.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
But like, me having my hands on that shit, or like me just knowing when something don't sound right,
Mm-hmm.
just having that ear for it.
Okay.
It really is what it was for me at first. But I love music, all types of music. So.
What would you say that like ventured into wanting to DJ?
Like I said, I didn't want to rap, but after high school, I still wanted to be involved in music. I just wanted to be, but I didn't want to be the forefront. I didn't want to be the main.
Okay. Oh, okay. Exactly. Yep. That's how I hear a lot of people like that. Yep.
I don't want to be that, so I didn't have to be. And I know people who can be, who aren't. So like more so trying to put them in the spotlight.
Okay.
'Cause like I said, I know people who can rap who aren't.
Yeah. True.
Rapping, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And a lot of rappers come to me thinking I got the pull for shows, and I don't.
No, I mean, shit, you be getting the placements, nigga.
I get on the
it.
flyers because they come to me, be like, it's not my show, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I always
Slight flex. She said because they be coming.
I
She said they come to me. I would be like, hey, shit, I just be chilling. They hit me up, but
shout out to
I feel it though. Hey, talk your shit. Okay. Shit. Okay.
I put the word in for them.
Hey, shit, and that's the most beautiful thing. At least you do that though.
Right,
Like,
put the word in for them, make those calls just because I can.
like how
If
you
I
said
rapped
it.
and you had those calls, I would hope you would do so for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just like trying to connect the dots.
Exactly. It's like how you say like a lot of Milwaukee artists. They like a lot of gatekeepers.
Right.
They don't like bring people in and try to
Right,
give
they do
people
their own
information.
shit, right.
They try to keep shit to themselves and shit like that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It's
I
like
mean,
that's
unless you pay for it, unless you pay for something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
unless
saying?
you throw a
Pay for
bag,
features,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you throw a bag, that's definitely true.
I don't know how to pay to DJ. You know, I'm asking for it. I mean, all I need is 20 minutes. You know, I'm fucking with it for 20
True.
minutes.
That is true as fuck.
I went to Miami and I spoke with the manager at the box office. It's a strip club. I was like, what I got to do to DJ here? He said, we'll put you up there for 20, 30 minutes, and if you can't rock the club in 20, 30 minutes, then you really can't. And that's true. 20 minutes is valid said. You can switch it up. You can do anything in 20 minutes.
That is true. That is true as fuck.
DJing, so.
That's true as fuck. I was saying, it's like when it comes to that, oh my god, when it comes to the DJing scene, where would you say like how do you feel about that when it comes to like since like obviously like the whole around music industry, but just like to DJing, how do you feel about the realm of that now, like in the world?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Like how do you feel about like the world of DJing now? Like how do you feel like you know how people ask you about like the state of hip hop, the state of rapping? How would you feel like the state of DJing is going for a lot of people?
Honestly, I guess it depends on what you're doing. Like,
I'm gonna close that door for me. I'm so sorry.
eventually, I want to be, we want to be the DJ Dramas and the DJ Khaled's and stuff like that. So we're trying to like pioneer and find the ways in music that you can make it different again. So I'll say DJs for right now. I mean, it's kind of it's the same. Whereas music isn't.
Okay, no, I feel you on that. When it comes to like the realm of music, I feel like DJ never takes dramatic changes.
Right.
It's always the style of who's DJing and who is like it's always who's DJing and their style. Like the world of DJing doesn't change. It's just that, and that's why I low-key respect it so much because like DJing is one of the most like OG parts of hip hop.
And it is.
It literally is the heart of hip hop. Like,
and I'm a music head. So
exactly.
I know shit about that. So like, as far as like DJ Grandmaster Flash and all those, like I know.
I was gonna ask you who your favorite DJ of all time. So like,
till now, music has changed tremendously.
Exactly.
And he never got the credit.
Which is wild, right?
And he put it together the turntable.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
The white man come with the money and make it and don't get the credit. But yeah, he did all that. But I don't know how to scratch, but I want to learn how to scratch. I know like baby scratches and all that.
I low key always give DJs like that
now,
extra point if they know how to scratch.
Right.
Low key, yeah, like that's
it's
just
a good
like
thing to have because a lot of DJs can't scratch.
True, no lie, no fucking lie.
A lot of motherfuckers press buttons.
Though that, or you'll see them try to scratch and like they'll like they'll just do it like over exaggerately, like not or like.
And I hated that, or I hated the DJ where you go in the club and they screaming on the mic. So I was never that DJ. And the reason I started DJing is because I hated what the DJs was playing on the radio.
Exactly. No, I feel you on that. I would say it's like, okay, so when it comes to you, DJ, who would you say is your favorite DJ of all time?
I would have to say DJ Drama.
Okay. I fuck with that.
As a kid growing up, for me, Gangsta Grills was big.
Gangsta Grizzles.
You know, the 2000. I was born in '96, so 2000. You know,
I was born in '96.
Yup. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, a lot of that shit was getting played. Lil Wayne.
Would you ever do like, cause like DJ Drama's been doing that. He did it for Lil Wayne. He did it for Childish Gambino. Right. He also did that for Tyler the Creator.
Right.
Would you ever do something like that?
Yeah, I've done it. You know, I've done it for my shout out my nigga Sevy Coy. Like I've done.
Oh, is that what you mean by the? That's what you mean.
Yeah, like I've hosted mixtapes.
Oh, that's what you mean by hosted mixtape. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I get what that terminology means. Okay, bet.
I've hosted songs.
Okay, damn. Okay, wow.
For Joe Block Raymond, on my other SoundCloud, Harder Way. They got a couple thousand plays, 3,000-4,000 plays on there.
Damn.
Like I've you know, I've done that.
That's
I just want my own studio to be able to do it.
Exactly.
Shout out to Stretch at the time. That's when he had that studio.
Yep. True.
There. So
that's
Smitty,
crazy.
I recorded with Smitty, but yeah, I did my tape with Church, the little songs and shit I was doing, and I did that shit with Smitty. But yeah. Okay. I feel that. That's fire.
Okay, so when it comes to these last couple questions, I would say, all right, I'm gonna lay them on nice. All right, so. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'm 25, so in 5 years I'll be 30.
Same, yeah, I feel you. Oh,
like
man.
3 years, you know, not even so, maybe even shorter time. 3 to 2 years. I want to be doing those festivals for sure. I just had that in my back pocket and just, you know, be doing new shit. By that time, I probably hosted more mixtapes. And had my own studio and shit by then.
Okay.
So all the stuff that we talked about in the next 5 years is what I hope to have.
Exactly.
Because I've done pretty much everything. You know, my friends are doing big shit. It's time to do big shit.
And see that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I also get like when it comes to like again like growing up with niggas in Madison and shit, like I said, like seeing niggas at that local level and now seeing y'all at a way higher level now. Like I said, like it's like cause like with that question, it's like niggas have been doing it already. Like that's like, and it's just crazy. Like
so now it's just like you want to be bigger with it.
And it's just crazy, like, cause niggas can actually say that, cause niggas have seen it. Like I've witnessed it face forward. Like it's crazy.
Houston and tried to get some credit. So I did the footwork for that. So now it's just like, you know, back to the drawing board. You know, you want to lead, you want to do more shit. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? But Lloyd got a lot of talent too. So you know, just get a microphone to them. You know.
Okay.
That's why I say eventually have a studio there where motherfuckers can just come.
Exactly.
Just be there.
Exactly. Okay. Like dream artist that you would want to like DJ a tour for.
Dreams. I've had a dream that I was on stage walking with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know.
Oh wow.
I don't know what.
Hey, that would be amazing.
They was following me backstage. I don't know what we was doing. That was a dream, like a sleeping dream.
No, I feel you on
I
that.
always kept that in my head. So definitely Jay-Z. I fuck with him. That's one of my favorite artists. Even if it's not even a concert, just a gap, just being able to DJ for, you know.
Exactly. No, I feel. Yep.
So, those spaces. So Jay-Z would be one. Another artist. I'm trying to DJ for G Herbo, for sure. I fuck with her since high school. You know, I've been playing.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, definitely.
So you know, and seeing them on bigger levels. levels too now.
True.
So you know,
True.
everybody doing big shit. So
Shit,
it's
even
like
with
motherfuckers going crazy right now.
True. Even with fucking Lil Bibby, fucking when he signed Juice WRLD, like I was saying,
you
like
other shit, you're not making music, but you putting motherfuckers on.
exactly. Shit, he's the man. He signed Killer Roy.
That's what I said.
Yup.
Cole Bennett too.
And that exactly. Even that. That's what I'm saying. Like
he wasn't from the city, but you put yourself in those spaces. That's what I feel like I had to deal with Rayshawn. I had to put myself in the Madison spaces. Ain't nobody looking for you, but people are always looking for shit like that. You know.
That's true as fuck. That is true as fuck.
Producers, videographers, photographers, editors, anybody who could do something, contribute. Motherfuckers always looking for that shit.
Oh, okay. That's true. That is definitely true. You definitely are not wrong. Shit, like
always looking for shit like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like as I say, like seeing what you've done and seeing the things that you are continuously still doing is just amazing. Like I said, like seeing it come from a local scene, and then like seeing how the big shit you doing now, it's like seeing someone like that was like that, this shit was finna happen, and then now just seeing it, you're like, damn, that's crazy. Like they actually have it now. Like I knew that was gonna happen. Like that's crazy. Like you knew that the niggas knew the greatness was gonna come, and and it's still coming. It's still coming.
Still trying to figure out those doors open.
You know, that's what I was saying.
Cracking
like
that code.
True. Shit, how long we doing? Shit, okay, yeah, an hour 30. Shit, okay, it's decent. Okay, shit. All right, I got one last question. All right, bet. All right. Favorite genre of music to play and why?
R&B.
Why?
I love being relaxed. Just I love the vibe of R&B. Old, especially old and new too. You know, some people got songs to vibe to now too. So just I have to say R&B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite R&B artist then?
Favorite R&B artist, old. I'm saying Anita Baker.
Ooh.
New, I'm saying Summer. I fuck with Summer Walker.
Oh really? Okay.
Walker, you know.
Would you ever like DJ a tour for Summer Walker?
Yeah, of course. She need a DJ.
Hey, Summer Walker. Hey, hit her up. DJ Dee Franko, hit her up. Shit.
So she do R&B. She fuck around, need a band.
Exactly. Hit her up. She available. Shit, hit her up. But come on now. All right, well, shit. This has been an amazing interview. I have loved having you over here. This is a dope talk. This has been well needed. I usually give the artists that are on here this is their time to shout out anything, say whatever you got coming. Like you can give 20,000 shout outs. I don't care.
Shout out Keisha Gibson, Third Street, the Basement. That's where I got my start at DJing. Shout out Rayshawn.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Ted Park, Malcolm, all those guys giving me the space to come DJ, spin my shit, open the Madison doors for me. I get a lot of business in Madison. Shout out my nigga Rio, Uchi. Them the niggas, camera guys, they going crazy right now. They got their own shit, shooting videos and shit. Shout out my nigga Arissa. She gave me my foot through the door with the first speaker, my own equipment. So, you know, I've upgraded since then, but you know, it's hard to have motherfuckers, you know, want to put, you know, see shit in you and do shit. So, you know,
true.
We doing other shit with it. So, you know, shout out those people. Shout out.
I know any shows you got coming soon too.
You know,
shit.
Like
pull up. Time to pull up.
October 30th, we in Chesley Park with that Freaks Come Out at Night. Swego and them doing that shit.
We will be there, low key.
Yeah, that's a costume
getting
party.
Some film in.
Be bussin'. Church got that show coming up in November with Dizzy Wright. I'll be opening with.
We will also be there.
I got some shit. Also, October 30th for UW Madison.
Okay.
Culture shit from like 10 to 4 or some shit. I forgot what that is, but yeah. So you know, couple shit's coming up.
Tell me on Instagram, to social media, somewhere to follow you.
Twitter, DJ Dee Franko. You know, DJ D with 2 E's. Franko.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
FRANKO_. And then I think actually my Instagram is the same way. So you know, follow me, whatever. I don't care. I don't be caring about social media.
No, I feel
That's the big thing about the shit. You got to do the social media shit. But yeah, that's my social media shit. So follow me on there, y'all.
All right, y'all. This has been the local artisan, T.L.A. Puerto Rico 1 here with DJ Dee Franko. You already know. This has been a wonderful interview. I would say go follow the platform. Go follow me on all my social media. And, shit. Go check out the merch. Have a beautiful day. Love y'all. Stay smooth. Go check out the other interviews. DJ Dee Franko. This snaps.